What's up guys? In a previous video I told you about a 5.1 channel soundbar that is great for living room and TV. If you missed that video, I will leave the link in description. I have another soundbar from Ultimea company, but it is a 5.0 channel and I think it is better suited for a computer, especially a gaming one, because it has RGB lighting. You know, even more exciting feature of this soundbar is that you can use it as 3 separate units or put them together in one. That looks awesome, and we will check out how it works in today's video. So this is the Ultimea Apollo S70, and let's get to the review. You know, even the box says that it is some kind of gaming or DJ soundbar. We can see its main features here: 5.0 virtual surround sound, peak power 180 watts, and 5 high-performance drivers. Opening the box, we get a user manual, as well as 3 identical papers on how to build and place the system. By the way, as you can see, the system is recommended for use with a TV, not a computer as I thought. Nevertheless, I will be testing it on my desktop. Then there are 2 sections in the box. The first section has a package with all cables, such as stereo 3.5mm to RCA audio cable and 3 4-pin cables to soundbar connection, but in different lengths. There's also a wall mounting kit here. After that, we can get 2 bases and a power adapter out of the box. The remote control is right here. By the way, it looks the same as the Ultimea Aura A30 soundbar that we tested before. The second section of the box has a warranty card and some other cables. This time, this is an HDMI cable and a digital optical cable. A little to the side are the wall brackets. If you want to know where the soundbar is, you need to get that styrofoam off the box. So as I said at the beginning of the video, the soundbar is made up of 3 units. They are simply called left, right and center units. We will test how they work separately and together, but now let's take a closer look at them. So the center unit is the smallest, but it is the most important because it has all the connectivity and power ports. We will come back to them a little later, but right now let's talk about sizes. The dimensions of the center unit are 255 by 110 by 58 mm. The weight is 585 grams. As for the right and left units, they are identical and their dimensions are 395 by 110 by 58 mm. The weight is 20 grams. You know, they are really big. I could hardly put them on my desktop. By the way, all 3 units are made of black glossy plastic, and I think it is not a very good solution because my soundbar already has scratches. I don't know when or how I could have done it. You will most likely have them scratched too. In addition, the glossy black plastic leaves fingerprints. Since the right and left units are the same, let's take a look at one of them. First, it has a joint on the side, so you can connect it to the base and the center unit. We will talk more about installation a little bit later. There is a large RGB light on the back, as well as a 4-pin cable connector. The entire front panel is covered by a speaker grill. You cannot see it here, but the official website has a picture that says that the unit is equipped with a 0.75-inch tweeter and 1.9 by 3.5-inch full-range driver. The same is located in the unit on the other side, while the center unit has a 1.75-inch full-range driver. So the Ultimea Apollo S70 soundbar has a total of 5 drivers. As for the center unit, it has touch control buttons on top, LED screen on the front when the soundbar is on, and connectivity options on the back, such as DC in power, front right, sub out, front left, aux, optical, USB, and even HDMI to TV ARC. By the way, this is the first soundbar I have tested that has an HDMI port. There are also covers on both sides of the center unit. They must be removed to connect the right and left units. Let's see how to do it. So there are two ways to use this soundbar, horizontal and vertical. If you want to place the soundbar horizontally, first you need to remove the covers on the sides of the center unit, then align the joints of all three parts and twist them. Finally connect the red and white 4-pin cables from the side units to the center unit. That's it. As for vertical placement, the connection is very similar, but the right and left units need to be mounted on the bases. And then connected to the center unit using 4-pin cables. If the RGB lights on the rear panel lights up, the connection is correct. After that, you can use the optical or aux port as well as Bluetooth to connect the soundbar to your TV or computer. Done. Now you can listen to music. But first, let's talk about other features of this soundbar. I want to show you the remote control. It looks similar to the remote from the previous soundbar we tested, but it has a few different buttons. First, there's an ARC button, because the soundbar is equipped with an HDMI port. You can also select the other sources, such as optical, aux, Bluetooth, and USB. The Ultimea Apollo S70 supports bass MX technology. You can adjust its level using the remote, as well as mid-range and treble. You can also select the sound mode, movie, music, voice, sport, game or night. Finally, a button that I haven't seen on other Ultimea soundbar is RGB lighting, because it is the first soundbar with dynamic lighting. By the way, you can also customize the RGB lighting through the mobile app. It is even more convenient to do this here, because you can see the colors on the screen. There are 6 dynamic scenes modes available, such as rhythm, cycle, movie, party, Christmas, and Halloween. You can also adjust the brightness of the lighting or customize it. The company claims that the soundbar supports millions of color choices. The other functions in the mobile app are volume control, power on-off, source, and equalizer settings. Here you can select the sound mode, customize it, or choose a style. Okay, we can finally test the sound quality of the Ultimea Apollo S70 soundbar. I have connected it to my computer via Bluetooth. By the way, I don't think the sound quality depends on horizontal or a vertical installation, but we will try both.
Until I found this. A wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible.
Where are we?
Wait, who are you again?
Captain Garbage Man Garrison. Came right here in 1989. Whatever. I barely think about it.
Welcome to the overworld.
avoid a sack, pick up a yard, or no gain, I guess.
Get pushed back 2, 3, 4, 5 yards, and that happens too many times so far.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple times. It was 14. Out of the gun for 48. Pitches it quickly to Mostert. There again, they dominate the line, and Mostert is moving.
Mike, did you expect Dusek to be so fury and have to work every minute of every round? This is the line of Fury. Fury trying to hit Fury, but Dusek's making him work. There's a lot of pressure.
So the Ultimea Apollo S70 soundbar has a really good sound quality. While it doesn't have a separate subwoofer like the Ultimea Aura A30, it does have two built-in ones, and they make powerful bass. RGB lighting creates a great atmosphere for gaming, parties, or just home movie watching. I like that the soundbar can be used both horizontally and vertically. To be honest, I haven't seen this before. This is a very interesting soundbar for its price of just about $100. Thank you for watching. See you soon!